Palo Alto Tower, Skyhawk 715 Mike Tango, ready runway 31, and we'd like to stay in the pattern.
Cessna 715 Mike Tango, Palo Alto Tower, pull up and hold short of runway 31.
5 Mike Tango behind the Cessna, heading to your left, pull up and hold short of runway 31.
Pull up and hold short behind the Cessna in front of us, 5 Mike Tango.
Yeah, that second voice that jumped in there was the supervisor.
Yeah, I was thinking, okay, there's somebody in front of me.
There's 8 Delta Romeo, runway 31, correction, runway 31, taxi back each time, view through this frequency, advise termination.
I will advise termination, taxiing back to this frequency each time, 818 Delta Romeo.
Cessna 090 Mike, left unbarred departure, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
6009 Mike, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Cessna 5 Mike Tango, runway 31, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 31, 5 Mike Tango. Buddy's on final. Get on the floor, full rich, flaps is up. Just gotta center this guy.
That's 6 Echo Romeo, give way to the Cessna coming off Juliet Row on the Zulu. Give way to the Cessna.
Lights are on.
Alpha Tower, Cessna 514, Victor over Wesley, Fall landing with you.
Fuels on both.
Cessna 5 Mike Tango, right close traffic, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, right close traffic, runway 31, 5 Mike Tango.
Cessna 5148 Victor, Palo Alto Tower, ident, make right traffic, runway 31.
Sending you an ident, right traffic 3148 Victor.
And rotate.
Check.
Cessna 6 Echo Romeo, follow the up with Cessna, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Follow the up with Cessna, clear for takeoff, 6 Echo Romeo, runway 31.
Did he say we're following that guy?
He said follow it, but I don't think he wants us to follow it all the way.
He's starting making left unbarred now. I think he told the guy behind us to follow us. A left bank there, just a little.
48 Victor, proceed midfield, follow Cessna, right crosswind, report over Cooley Landing, report traffic in sight.
We're looking for the traffic and turning midfield, 48 Victor, and we're slowing down.
Sirius 8 Delta Romeo, extend upwind to the auto bridge, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, we'll extend up to the auto bridge, 818 Delta Romeo, thank you.
Cessna 6 Echo Romeo, extend upwind to the auto bridge and follow Cessna entering midfield right downwind, report traffic in sight.
Step upwind to the auto bridge, traffic in sight, 6 Echo Romeo.
48 Victor, we have the traffic and downwind in sight.
That's 5 Mike Tango, number 1, runway 31, clear for the option.
Number 1, clear for the option, runway 31, 5 Mike Tango.
Cessna 48 Victor, number 2, runway 31, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land, 48 Victor.
Palo Alto Tower information, kilo is now current, wind 350 at 7, altimeter 29er, 9er 5.
Okay, gonna slow it down.
1 Charlie Alpha, ready in sequence. Close traffic.
Correction, Tabria 38, 1 Charlie Alpha, Palo Alto Tower, 10 up into the elevator, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, extend to the bridge. 1 Charlie
Down a little bit.
6 Echo Romeo, turn crosswind.
Turn crosswind, 6 Echo Romeo.
Turn right. Very calm today. 800 out.
Cessna 6 Echo Romeo, number 3, runway 31, clear for the option.
Let's slow it down. There we go.
Option, 6
Put
Echo
the
Romeo.
next down. And turn a little bit. And the last one down. We're way high. Now, pull back. Okay, way high.
Not really high.
Okay, we're sinking fast though, so put a little bit of power.
Palo Alto Tower.
Just stay nice and loose.
Victor Tango, ready 3-1.
Nice and relaxed.
Skyline 727 Victor Tango, Palo Alto Tower, pull up and hold short of runway 31, landing traffic.
Pull up, hold short 3-1, 727 Victor Tango.
Cessna 48 Victor, I'll call your base for 1 departure.
Okay, we made it. I'm going to pull slow.
You call
pull
our
it
base
down.
for it, Victor.
Fold it off. Okay. Full power, go full power. Alright, so that's when you're soloing, that's what you want to do. What happened was you didn't start...
Victor, turn base.
Turn base.
You want to start that level off sooner. Okay, we were diving down to the runway, and at the very end you pulled it up.
I see.
Alright, so you want to extend that, okay?
Okay.
Extend it up, make it nice and smooth, and you won't have that problem of gaining airspeed, touching down and bouncing in the air. Alright, so you want to just bleed that speed off.
Cessna 5 Mike Tango, extend upwind to the auto bridge.
Extending to the other bridge, 5 Mike Tango.
We'll try one more here, and then we'll go. I promise.
Cessna 09 Mike, frequency change approved.
09 Mike, frequency change approved.
And one more. And...
Alright, so that's what we were doing the other night, too, is
8 Delta Romeo, number 3.
just waiting too long before to go into that.
Number 31, clear for the option.
Oh, okay. I'm a little bit behind.
That's right. So when you bring the power back, that's when you start applying more back pressure,
Okay.
right? You don't let the nose drop
down.
down. Yeah. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then you have to remember it's continuous, right? Continuous. Even when we're level, right above the runway, that's still not. Yeah, we still want to extend it out.
Okay, so I guess I'm
Copy,
following
1 Charlie Alpha, number
that
4
guy.
follows Sirius, right downwind, abeam the tower, runway 31, clear for the option.
Number 4, clear for the option, 3-1, 1 Charlie Alpha.
Like I said, if you happen to touch that one,
7 Victor Tango, contact San Carlos Tower, 119.0.
happen to come back up in the air like that, I'd rather see you just go full power.
Full power,
right?
okay.
Okay, and just do it again. Another thing too is we were, as we turned on the final, we were still doing about 85 knots even with full flaps. So go ahead and turn downwind. And so what I'd like you to do is start to slow the plane down sooner. To get down to about 65 knots on final.
Okay.
And we'll wait to make that turn to final a little longer so that you have a longer final. As it was, you were just kind of down to it. So these are all little things.
That's the 48 Victor on Zulu, contact ground.
We got a ground on Zulu for it, Victor.
Cessna 5 Mike Tango, number 4.
Number 4.
Satabria, right down, want to beam the tower, runway 31, clear for the option.
Number 4, clear for the option, runway 31, 5 Mike Tango.
Number 4, huh?
Don't see anybody.
I see there's somebody just turned base. Oh no, there's a guy right over there to your left.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Yeah, now I see him.
He's flying a real wide downwind, which is not advisable, but because that's why people lose sight of people. He's a Satabria, so he's going to be really slow.
Okay, maybe we
So
should
we're going
put
to, yeah, I would.
Well, actually, he's way going way
now
out
watch
there.
your runway over here, because you're converging on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so turn away from the runway. Oh, you don't want to be too close, otherwise you're not going to have any base. Same out that way.
We do have extensions to the amphitheater for spacing.
And now slow down a little bit. Get down to 80. All right. You have to be under 80. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can go 10 degrees of flaps. This is actually going to work out well, getting a nice long final, because it'll help.
There's one. Oh, I guess that's 3, that guy right there.
One just landed. I'll see 2.
Cantabria is way low now there.
Well, 2's on short final. That's 3, we're 4. So that's who we're following. This is good. This is what I'd like you to feel on the downwind, you know? Just nice and leisurely and no rush.
Okay. A little bit more time.
Palo Alto Tower, Cessna 6 Echo Romeo, advising termination.
Cessna 6 Echo Romeo, contact ground.
Contact ground, 6 Echo Romeo.
Well, let me bring the second 10 degrees down.
Okay. Okay. Just stay level here for a minute, okay? We're not going to turn final quite yet. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Right now you can turn. It's gradual. Nothing's. This way you're going to end up lined up right with the runway rather than having to curl around.
Okay.
But better look at the runway.
Palo Alto Tower, Skyline 24630 Sierra, for takeoff 31.
Skyline 24630 Sierra, Palo Alto Tower, pull up and hold short.
All right, now I would say start slowing down a little.
Hold short 31.
Pitch up, trim it a little bit. All right, and now don't focus on the airspeed indicator now. Just mainly outside, and go ahead and go full flaps.
Okay, full flaps,
Okay.
and we're below 70, 85.
All right, you want about 65 knots. Now, try not to look at the airspeed indicator too much. Just worry more, concern yourself more with the pitch of the airplane. All right, we're a little high, so you just draw the power back a little bit. That's good. As you do, you'll expect that nose can get a little heavier.
Runway 1 Charlie Alpha, runway 31.
It's going to work out fine.
Time to Zulu, this frequency, advise termination.
1 Charlie
Left.
Alpha.
When you see that happening, just go ahead and correct it. Just smaller corrections earlier will help. All right, reduce power all the way. Since there's no wind today, it's power's all the way back.
Power's all the way.
Okay, there you go.
Now we are.
All right, good. Now just keep it on the center. Anyway, just small corrections, just pressure. All right. What about here? Start leveling it out a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. And here, just a little bit.
Skyline 630.
A bit more.
Line up and
Keep
wait.
pulling. Keep pulling.
Wait on 31. 630.
Let it. No, just work it. Pull it. All right, not too much though. All right. All right, let's go flaps up. Take off. You just have to, and I don't want this up here.
Okay.
Right when you're making landing, like take off.
Hold short 31.
I'll take care of the radio.
Okay.
I just want you to really milk it. Really milk it.
Okay.
Skyline 63 Sierra, the upwind Cessna is right close traffic, right crosswind outside that Cessna, runway 31 clear for takeoff.
Takeoff 31, 63 Sierra.
Charlie Alpha, runway 31, line up and wait, traffic Cessna upwind.
Line up and wait, 31, 1 Charlie Alpha.
Cessna 5 Mike Tango, runway 31, continue, traffic holding in position.
5 Mike Tango's upwind, like to do a right downwind departure. Right crosswind departure.
Aircraft calling for a right downwind departure, say again.
That was 5 Mike Tango, we're upwind, we'd like to do a right dumbar departure.
Cessna 5 Mike Tango, right crosswind approved.
Right crosswind, 5 Mike Tango. Alright, so we can turn.
63 Sierra, the upwind Cessna will now be doing a right crosswind departure as well.
Okay, we'll follow that Cessna, 63 Sierra.
Cantabria 1 Charlie Alpha, the upwind Cessna will be departing the pattern, runway 31 clear for takeoff.
31 clear for takeoff, 1 Charlie Alpha.
Okay, just relax, you're a little tense, that's all that was. You're just anxious, and that translates to a little bit more adrenaline.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is, it's just adrenaline.
31, line of wait.
I'll have some time to rest now as we go out to Tracy.
So we're going to go up to about 1,200?
Yeah.